Hello howdy hi hello. Welcome to another Eden tutorial that will, again, not whoosh your stars into oblivion. Rule number 1 in Eden is to not die. You die later, so don't die before you're required to die. Unlike my first video, I will be giving actual, legitimate tips that won't be featuring any cheats or alternate out of bounds paths, unless they're blatantly out in the open. We're doing a vanilla run through over Eden, but first. Anyway, back to the start. What the fuck? You have two paths you can start off with at the beginning of your journey through Eden. Oh god, they're moths. Sigh. Please, I'm trying to record. Please move. One path is the original. The other is an easier alternative to not potentially get obliterated by rampaging rocks. And another is an aerial route that requires skilled flyers and maybe coordinated bonkers, like me. Pathetic. Yes, this is what would happen, but I'm too OP for this game. But for video's sake and entertainment, I'll just die. After not dying, you come across this pit of death. To make life easier for yourself, when the current calms down, just jump over it lol. Anyway, moving on to the next section. Here we have 3 different routes we can take. One is the entrance to the ultimate rocks of death, because the red rocks suck the life out of you, and the flying rocks is practically a ×68 enhanced slap in the face. The 2 other routes are out of bounds alternatives as shown by my flashlight. Corners and sky are basically everything to going out of bounds if you're the appropriate height. This corner solely requires players who are average height or taller. The other corner may be an exception to any size, but it might be difficult as well if you're smaller than average. You also can't go back. You can watch my old Eden tutorial to see how you can fly past every section. Because this tutorial is vanilla, this level requires you to hide every few seconds. Listen to the sound of music, and when it stops, run as fast as your legs can take you. The rocks give you around 5 to 10 seconds to progress through each pause. If your anxiety overtakes your bravery, take baby steps. Also, don't jump in the water in Eden. It also sucks the life out of you because it's not water. Krills. This part is easy to navigate when the first krill proceeds past the terrain and down under. There are multiple areas you can hide in, especially on the bridge. It's almost hard to get caught here unless you get stuck, which is understandable. This section has 2 split ways. You can continue with the path given forward or just take a shortcut from behind. A krill surveys the perimeter of the segment. Once it leaves, you're free to move. The other direction is practically the same. Simply fly when the krill goes away. Just don't do what I did now. This is the final portion of the main course of Eden. It's basically a combination of everything you just went through. Don't die. The larger stationed rocks or pillars provide protection for your feeble beings. Seek safety from those with fire pits. After that, you have to deal with a krill. When it moves away in one direction while the rock has its moment of sudden contemplation, run. When you make it to the end, you're finished. Congratulations.